capacity remains unchanged. I am a haunted swimming pool. I am emptied out and drained. My capacity remains unchanged. I don't know the source of my faith, but I know I will be forgiven. Come on in and take a swim. I am a burning church. I am artifice and years collapsing. I have not yet become all that I'll be. I am a burning church. I am artifice and years collapsing. I have not yet become all that I'll be. And when my body has been spent, my soul will remain. Graffiti on the wall for all eyes to see. The song that feels like the death of everything. The song that feels like the death of everything. The song that feels like the death of everything. The song that feels like the death of everything. I'm so very happy to be here right now. And I think that this is, I hope, the only time in my career that I am so very happy that there's no one else here. Maybe that didn't come out right, but hopefully you get what I mean. We want a band that plays loud and hard every night, and doesn't care how many people counted at the door. That would travel 1 million miles and ask for nothing but a plate of food and a place to rest. Strike chords that cut like a knife mean so much more than a t-shirt or ticket stub. They would stop at nothing short of a massacre. And everyone would leave with the memory there was someplace else in the world, and this is where they always belonged. And we would dance like no one was watching, with one fist in the air. Our arenas, just basements and bookstores across an underground America. With this fire, we could learn. With this fire, we could. Just give me a say when the music is free and the beer is not the life of the party, and there's no need to shit talk or impress, 'cause honesty and emotion are not looked down upon. And every promise that's made and bragged is meant, if not kept. We do it all because we have to, not because you know why. Beyond agenda, race, and class, we can find what really holds us back. Let's make everybody sing that they're the beginning and ending of everything. And we all are stronger than everything they taught us that we should ever fear. So a couple minutes ago, I was backstage and I was on Twitter and I was talking to all of you that are watching right now. And then I came down here and I was standing on the stage, and there are like 5 or 6 people here in the room with me, and while we were waiting for everything to start going, we were all joking and laughing and having a good time. But then the second camera started rolling, it was like, whoosh, dead silence. And now I can't get a reaction out of anybody. And it's so weird. Thank you. It's hard to create a communal experience through technology like this, you know? Trying to reach out and touch everyone, because I know so many people I know are on the other end of those lenses watching right now. And I wish that I was in a room with you. I wish that we were all together. I wish that we were hanging out before the show, and that after this is over, we could hang out some more instead of going home alone. I write a lot of traveling songs, and this is one of them. This is also a song about trying to be present and in the moment, and to take each day for what it is. Wish I was going someplace tropical. Wish I was going to Portugal. I wanna walk the streets of Oporto. I wanna be someone that I don't know, floating blind on a highway bed, sleep speeding towards oblivion. Lay me down in a sea of dreams, take me away from where I've been. Obelisk overlooking thee, dirty river smells chemical sweet. Sun shines down on Glasgow greens. I feel the future coming fast towards me. Northern soul on a midnight boat. Play the slots, hope to win your once. I'm thinking about jumping overboard. I take you with me everywhere I go, crossing days off a calendar map. How long you been gone? How long you got left? Only a fool would live the life like that. Only a fool would live the life like that. Crossing days off a calendar map. How long you been gone? How long you got left? Only a fool would live the life like that. Only a fool would live the life like that. Waste your days counting what you got left, what you should have had, and what you'll never get back. Waste your days counting what you got left, what you should have had, and what you'll never get back. Only a fool would live the life like that. So a couple of years back, I spent some time in southern Spain, and right by Gibraltar. And I didn't know much about the area at the time, but I learned while I was there that a long time ago, people used to think that the Rock of Gibraltar and the northern tip of Africa were the end of the world, where the Strait of Gibraltar opens up into the Atlantic Ocean, that you could go no further than that. You just fall off the edge, you know, because the earth wasn't round then. And it kind of blew my mind conceptually thinking about that. And I think that it's a lesson in perspective, really, you know, in that oftentimes there are these limits that are imagined where you think, that's it, that's as far as you can go, that's as far as anyone could ever go. And really, it's just not, you know, that there's a whole world waiting beyond us for that. And I think about that just more and more and more these days. I wrote this song after that trip, and I didn't get a name for that song until the situation that we're all in really hit. And the second I heard the phrase shelter in place on the news, I was like, that's it. That's the fucking song title I was looking for. So this is my quarantine song in that way, but only by title. Otherwise, it's about perspective. Frangelico blue, Sunrise over Gibraltar, some fucking rock, some fucking hotel. Boil, Linda Vista, give me refuge in your shelter. Give me refuge in your shelter. Shot glass and sugar water, I'll be better come tomorrow. Double espresso and a croissant, all day poolside under the palm fronds. Is the air cleaner to breathe? Can you drink the water too? There's always someone dying to leave. Where it's time to get to. Sunrise over Gibraltar, some fucking rock, some fucking hotel. Boil, Linda Vista, give me refuge in your shelter. 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 I'm not sure when the last time was that any of you all saw the movie Return to Oz, the sequel to The Wizard of Oz. But it's a truly twisted movie. It starts off with Aunt Em putting Dorothy into an insane asylum for electric shock treatment. And Dorothy escapes. And she returns to Oz. She falls into a river. It's not a tornado this time, and she goes back to Oz. But she finds Oz is in ruins. And Mombi and the Wheelers and the Gnome King have taken over. But she meets some new friends along the way because everyone else is being held captive, right? And she meets TikTok, and she meets, I forget, Gump? Is that the couch's name that they strap the head on? And then the hen, I forget the hen's name too. All I remember is TikTok, Dorothy, Mombi, Gnome King. Anyway, there's a scene at the end where Dorothy's face-to-face with the Gnome King, and she can go into the room, and she can walk around the room, and all her friends have been turned into ornaments. And she can walk from ornament to ornament, and she can touch one and say Oz. And she has 3 chances, I think it is. And if she's right, and it's one of her friends, it turns her friend back. But if she's wrong 3 times, then she gets turned into an ornament herself. But the Gnome King gives her the chance. He gives her a choice of that if she wants, she doesn't have to enter the room at all, that she can just forget about her friends, and she can go back to Kansas, and all of this can just become a dream or not remembered at all even. But she chooses to go in and risk it to save her friends. And sometimes I think about this whole apocalypse we're in now in similar terms. This is a song about such. Smudge and blazes, green, green, green. I may be lifeless, but I value my hollow. Smudge and blazes, green, green, green. I may be lifeless, but I value my hollow. Hormone wash, I've been chasing you like a goddamn maniac. Forget about your friends, you can't help them now. Petrified polymorphs, I'm tired of games we're playing. Of many excellent qualities, faking's never been one of them. Can't stop me now, gotta get going home. Take me home, smudge and blazes, green, green, green. I may be lifeless, but I value my hollow. Smudge and blazes, green, green, green. I may be lifeless, but I Yes, I value my hollow. I want to send this song out to my friend Monica and to my mom. All's quiet except for this song, so maybe while I'm not together I can feel like I'm not alone. Somewhere off in the distance, rapidly advancing, is an onslaught of sorts. Young sirens wail in a skewed sense of glory, and the lions in the cages on a memory of fight. And there's a joy in all I can see, a joy in every possibility. And all around us is a great, great feeling. American rockets, red glare, the most disgusting triumph. In passing, I am asked to believe in a God. I shrug off the answer, continue to get high in this terror of no explanation. I am looking for a faith. My panic is an only reason. There's a joy in all I can see, a joy in every possibility. That's the crowd going wild, right? That's the sound of that. This kind of reminds me of when I used to strum on a tennis racket in front of my bedroom mirror when I was like 8 years old. Set all my stuffed animals up. I've been dry like 2 years now. And I'll tell you what, at the beginning of this year, New Year's Eve, my band played a show in Denver, Colorado. And Denver's a weed-smoking town. And I made the New Year's resolution on stage that I would not smoke weed until Donald Trump was out of office. And I'm going to be honest with you, I woke up that next morning and I fucking smoked like 10 joints. And the day after, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after. But sometimes it takes you like a second to hit your stride with your resolutions, or at least it does for me. And on April 20th, 4/20th, I fucking quit. And I'm not gonna smoke weed until that motherfucker's out of office. So please vote. I know everyone's sick of hearing that. But to be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna even smoke weed after then, you know? Feels like maybe some shit was taken for granted for too long. And maybe it's better to be clear-headed going forward, no matter what happens. But it's not easy keeping a clear head right now. It's fucking stressful, a lot of anxiety. And this is a song that I want to send out to anybody who's maintaining that fine line, who's staying dry, who's staying clear-headed during these times right now. It's called The Mountain Song. Waking up to another lonely day. All my bridges burned and my friends are enemies. Feels like there's always gonna be something that I'm missing. What can you do with all this time? Spend the rest of your years getting drunk and getting high. How long can you afford to pay this cost of living? For one more high between me and you, there's not one goddamn thing I wouldn't do with all the busted up teeth and the bad tattoos. Throw me out like trash when it's over. Chew me up and spit me out dry. Chew me up and spit me out dry. What's a cold dark room and an empty bed? You're staring out the window wondering what the fuck happened. Sitting at the table, eat your eggs and drink your coffee in silence. I can only see one way out of this mess. No one's coming with me, sure as fuck ain't coming back. When I said I loved you, I only meant as much as I know how to. For one more high between me and you, there's not one goddamn thing I wouldn't do with all the busted up teeth and the bad tattoos. Throw me out like trash when it's over. Chew me up and spit me out dry. Chew me up and spit me out dry. Coming down the mountain, coming down the mountain, coming down the mountain dry. Coming down the mountain, coming down the mountain, coming down the mountain dry. I'm all fucked up, but I'm alive. All dressed up and nowhere to go, walking the streets all alone. Another night to wish that you could forget, making yourself up as you go along. Who's gonna take you home tonight? Who's gonna take you home? Who's gonna take you home tonight? Who's gonna take you home? Does God bless your transsexual heart? True trans soul rebel. Yet to be born, you're already dead. Sleep with the gun beside you in bed. Follow it through to the obvious end. See your veins wide open, you bleed it out. Who's gonna take you home tonight? Who's gonna take you home? Who's gonna take you home tonight? Who's gonna take you home? Does God bless your transsexual heart? True trans soul rebel. Well, you should have been a mother, should have been a wife, should have been gone from here years ago. You should be living a different life. Who's gonna take you home tonight? Who's gonna take you home? Who's gonna take you home tonight? Who's gonna take you home? Who's gonna take you home tonight? Who's gonna take you home? Does God bless your transsexual heart? True trans soul rebel. True trans soul rebel. I feel loose now. I feel good. They're going to have to call the cops to get me off this stage. The internet will be long gone. Who is it? Was it John Dillinger that was shot in the alley across the way from here? I was standing outside. I walked to the CVS or whatever before getting up here just to get a snack, and standing just looking at the alley, and a group of like young kids walked by, and they all looked like they were having a good time. And then one was like, "Some fucking gangster died in that alley," and it kind of struck me that you can be John Dillinger and you can be dead in an alley, and eventually, however many years later, you'll just be some fucking dead gangster, you know? But I want to send this out to John Dillinger. Lost track of the time, how long have I been here? Lost track of the time, how many tries have I failed? Broken mark of many mornings. Wipe the grime off your walls, but don't breathe it in. Supernatural possession, you're forever possessing. Supernatural possession, you're forever possessing. I'm having a hard time, having a fun time. I'm having a hard time finding faith in myself when a strange becomes familiar, and there's no going back from where you've been. Supernatural possession, you're forever possessing. Supernatural possession, you're forever possessing. Come sail on a spectral sea. Throw away all your hopes and dreams. Supernatural possession. Supernatural possession. Supernatural possession, you're forever possessing. Please say something. Your stutter gives me calm. I know there's no rush to get there. They get you wrong. Really turns me on. I've no patience for them. You are so real. You are so real. You are so real. Your lazy eye lets you hold them in your stare. You can catch and release them. What does it say of someone who does not care? They can't see the advantage. You are so real. You are so real. You are so real. No one wants to be themselves. They all want to be someone else. You didn't try to get there. Incongruous says something, no one's ever listening. They kill themselves just to get there, to get there, to get there, to get there. And you are so real. You are so real. You are so real. Yeah, you are so real. Yeah, you are so real. Yeah, you are so real. Babies born into apocalypse, ain't got no vision, got no taste for depth. You can't trust a man with hair like that. Too much deception, no subconscious. We got no pity, got no purpose. Ain't got no future, what's the point in it? God is good and God is great. Now get the fuck out of the USA. Christ like the American way. A burning crucifix and a hanging tree. A burning crucifix and a hanging tree. Oh. Learn to beg harder. You pray for walls, pray for slaughter. We don't wanna die quietly. We wanna fuck shit up and cause a scene. You tweeting from a golden tower. Ain't got no soul to sell and that's your power. God is good and God is great. Now get the fuck out of the USA. Christ like the American way. A burning crucifix and a hanging tree. Automatic weapons and white supremacy. Protected privilege without apology. Liberty and justice for the wealthy. Oh. Yeah, God is good and God is great. Now get the fuck out of the USA. Christ like the American way. A burning crucifix and a hanging tree. A burning crucifix and a hanging tree. A burning crucifix and a hanging tree. Oh. Like 4 years ago, right when Trump took office, I was trying to convince someone to leave the country. I was like, let's just go. I know it's a cliche to like run to Canada, but let's just fucking go. Let's get out of here. This place is not a good place to be right now. And I'm still here, but I think about that moment all the time. More and more and more and more and more. How can I convince you to leave? Something we can't get where we're going. Do you want to sleep easy? Do you want to go and party by the pool? Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home? I don't know where I belong. How can I convince you to leave? Something we can't get where we're going. How can I convince you to leave? Something we can't get where we're going. Give me point of purpose. Let me have share in the direction. Unrehearsed emotion, unrehearsed emotion. Doesn't matter where you go. This apocalyptic. Yeah, I'd survival of the fittest. Cross finish line, promise of your paradise. How can I convince you to leave? Something we can't get where we're going. How can I convince you to leave? Something we can't get where we're going. Something we can't get where we're going. Something we can't get where we're going. At night we lay beside each other, so close to a sweat, with two fans circling overhead. We sleep on borrowed time, and the traffic lights direct empty roads. The stars can't break the city sky, but they still try, despite what they know is already true. Tomorrow we'll take aim, just like a storm waiting for a calm. I can feel everything coming in my chest, my heart's already pounding. My head's on far off highways, 16 years old, on a road that never ends. I drive into something that looks like a sunset. It lasts forever, and I never look back. From Hoboken to LA, from Portland to Gainesville, from the Great Plains to Niagara, Route 66 straight to California. Electric lights carry the night. We move in 4/4 time, on our feet, on wheels, and in the sky. Yes, we're going 'cause we die if we stayed here. And those dying dreams will carry what's good and real and pure, and the rest can burn in hell. And for your girl found dead in a dumpster, shot by her mother, her eulogy is the sound of construction up through head-to-head traffic. Today is just another day, and me and my friends are just going into the drunks and the liars that we've always hated. Every shortcoming has trapped us, and every mistake is now our own infinite failure. So we steal every chance we get, every advantage is taken when no one's looking. We live behind closed doors, and we won't stop until we are the people that we've decided we should be. I wanna be a shot heard around the world, fucking unstoppable. This distance is not something we'll regret. Between here and now and then and forever and days after that till the very end. From Hoboken to LA, from Portland to Gainesville, from the Great Plains to Niagara, Route 66 straight to California. Electric lights carry the night. We move in 4/4 time, on our feet, on wheels, and in the sky. Yes, we're going 'cause we die if we stayed here. And those dying dreams will carry what's good and real and pure, and the rest can burn in hell. And the rest can burn in hell. Hell. So as I was saying when I got up here, it feels so strange to have been backstage a minute ago looking at Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Let's be honest, I was doing the scroll between the three. And interacting with so many of you that I interact with all the time. And I appreciate you so much for keeping me company for the past 7-8 months, you know? I appreciate you in general, but especially the past 7-8 months, you know? But it feels so stark to go from that to then being up here and to being isolated and knowing you're watching me. So I did want to give a shout out to some people, and I made a list. So I want to give a shout out and a thank you and some praise to Emily Osceola, Kristen Corella, Angelica, Clarence Smith, whose very first live stream experience this is, and I want to freak the fuck out by calling them out, Levi Coates, Amy Elizabeth, Charlie Patterson, Baxter the fucking barista, Drew the hibiscus kid, and Amanda Hesht, Brittany, Tonsi, you're my fucking favorite, Scott David Bridgeton, Mary Harvey, Bonnie up in Canada, Sam, Tony, Guns, Jacob Bounds, Jeff Lefford, Tweetabix, Maggie Eleanor Down, Shenley Cooper down in Naples, old school, Monica, I like you, Monica, Raymond Gutierrez, Justin Riley, Elliot, Mia, Bronca, Flora Pearson, Melissa C. Knight, Jennifer M., Rachel, Sarah Lynn Suter, Pixie fucking Sunshine, Mandy, Justin Milnarski, Fred, Marcy, Denise, Kevin Gomez, Joff, Chris Johnson, Kanan Nagel, Ricky Mendoza, Jessica Stewart, Beth Reeves, Kira McCord, that fucking drummer chick, hey Diana, hey, Melanie Campbell, Intent Dreaming, The Sweet Vanilla Cream, Christy Skin down in fucking Tasmania. How's Tazzy right now? Fuck, I want to go to Tasmania right now. Gabby Delgado, Claire, Trashman Gary says hi. And finally, thank you so much, everyone here at Lincoln Hall, and everyone at Audio Tree, and everyone at Yamaha, and everyone at Polyvinyl. This song goes out to all of those people. Is this what you expected? The total of your wants in the freedom of motion, always leaving behind or gone, sleeping in a stranger's bed. What strange dreams have we shared? Are you caught adrift, lost yourself to nowhere? If I could be anything but me, if I could be anything but me, if I could be anything but me, I would be you. I would be you. On the Mass Pike, lost in conversation. What's the radio playing? How long can you keep your nerve? Feel the distance collapse. I know the in-between. Are you held in the grip? Lost somewhere in the scene? If I could be anything but me, if I could be anything but me, if I could be anything but me, I would be you. I would be you. I would be you. I would be you. Adjust your volume, open your head, heaven descends. Sherbet yellow, sherbet blue, sherbet orange, all for you, only you. Magpies on the lawn, down rose petal roads was a licorice black knife. There was a ripe red strawberry moon, and I wanted to swallow the whole damn dry lake. Seas of green and amber waves. I wanted to make it all a part of me. I wanted to take it with me when I have to leave. I wanted to make it all a part of me. I wanted to take it with me when I have to leave. Read the mandarins, eat a clementine, lose your fucking mind. Blackberry bushes in bloom, fruit grown wild on beds of your decay. Birch tree canopy covers up the sky for me. In the morning I listen to you sing, it puts the heavens underneath my feet. All the continents divide, break up and float into the sky. And I remain contained by this body. When the hand comes to me, I will not bring with me any need. When the hand takes hold to leave, I will give to it my full release. I do want to send this one out to all my friends down in Australia right now. I miss Australia very much. And you can bet your ass, as soon as I'm allowed to get on a plane and head back that way, I'm fucking going to. There's an airplane on an empty seat, flying over the ocean towards me. Bought the ticket, but you didn't show. Whole fair's over before it's even time to go. You're mine, I'm yours. Torn between two lovers. Final boarding and the cabin doors close. Cruising altitude and then the drinks are served. You're not there drinking white wine's complimentary. You're not popping Valiums, you're not watching the free movies. Our trips come to an end. Some of them never began. You're mine, I'm yours. Torn between two lovers. You're mine, I'm yours. Can't have either or the other. You're mine, I'm yours. Torn between two lovers. Torn between two lovers. Torn between two lovers. I just wanted to fall in love with an actress. Be okay with him if they're kissing that day. It's only work, you know, we've all got to get paid. Not sure I'm ready for that, but I'm sure I'm ready to change. What two pleasures of the flesh mean anyway? We're all gonna hold on the K. You're mine, I'm yours. Torn between two lovers. You're mine, I'm yours. Can't have either or the other. You're mine, I'm yours. Torn between two lovers. You're mine, I'm yours. Can't have either or the other. You say I love you, you say I love you. I'm not sure you do, I'm not sure you do. You say that I love you, and I'm torn between two lovers. You say I love you, you say I love you. I'm not sure you do, I'm not sure you do. You say that I love you, and I'm torn between two lovers. Walk down high streets, looking through windows. I've been lost in crowds of strangers. So record shops and cosmetic aisles, phone books, worn outs, bus stops and libraries. Newspaper headlines, mannequin faces, television stations, vivid advertisements. Your voice echoes in the back of my mind. I see your face when I close my eyes. Do you share the same sense of defeat? Have you realized all the things you'll never be? Ideals turn to resentment, open minds close up with cynicism. I've got no judgment for you, come on and ache with me. Come on and ache with me. Barrooms, cafes, jail cells and courtrooms, theaters, restaurants, graveyards and churches. I'll spend every dollar that I ever earned. I'll bleed my heart out, I'll give every word. I've asked preachers, doctors and lawyers, socialites, pariahs, mothers and fathers. Your voice echoes in the back of my mind. I see your face when I close my eyes. Do you share the same sense of defeat? Have you realized all the things you'll never be? Ideals turn to resentment, open minds close up with cynicism. I've got no judgment for you, come on and ache with me. Share the same sense of defeat? Have you realized all the things you'll never be? I've got no judgment for you, come on and ache with me. Come on and ache with me. Come on and ache with me. I want to send this one out to the city of Chicago. I don't like much at all about this city, but my favorite thing about this place is a place called the Magic Point, which is a bird sanctuary on Montrose Beach. And there's a lot of magic there. It's my favorite place. So this one goes out to Chicago. Emerald City, in a bit of broken dream. In an emerald city, in a bit of broken dream. Decaying by a second-hand sea. A neon apocalypse became the death of me. Drive north on LSD, where 41 hooks into the dream. To the dream, that's where I'll leave what's left of me. In an emerald city, in a bit of broken dream. In an emerald city, in a bit of broken dream. Decaying by a second-hand sea. A neon apocalypse became the death of me. Drive north on LSD, with 41 hooks into the dream. Into the dream, that's where I'll leave what's left of me. In an emerald city, in a bit of broken dream. In an emerald city, in a bit of broken dream. Blood and thunder, south wind coming up western, sunrise on Gold Coast, moon over boundary. Blood and thunder, south wind coming up western, simple as heaven, your love is all I need. C3060, a stranger with a face that reminds me of who I used to be and what I used to need. Maybe I still want it, maybe that's still me. Blood and thunder, south wind coming up western, sunrise on Gold Coast, moon over boundary. Blood and thunder, south wind coming up western, simple as heaven, your love is all I need. I'd rather have a great wide open up in front of me than a big nothing fill my heart with its need. When you're giving and quit, there's a power to be found in it. Blood and thunder, south wind coming up western, simple as heaven, your love is all I need. It's as simple as heaven, your love is all I need. Okay, so last time I was here, I played with the Devouring Mothers, and there was a bunch of people in the audience, right? And it's like right after my birthday, 2018, I think it was. And anyway, last time I was here, I gave away a guitar from the stage. Yamaha Guitars was cool enough to give me a guitar, and they were like, yeah, stoke somebody out, give it away from the stage. And now there's no one here, so I can't give someone, well, there's the camera people here, but I'm not going to give them a guitar, I'm sorry. But now there's no one here to give a guitar to, but Yamaha was cool enough to give me a guitar to give away still. And I'll tell you, I was going to play this guitar as well, but I've fallen in love with this guitar over the past couple months that I'm playing now, and I just wanted to play it for the whole set. And also, it seemed like a lot of pressure of like, oh, I'm going to give away this guitar, and I play it, and what if it's like on the song that I really sucked on? And then you'd be like the owner of this guitar, and you'd be like, yeah, that's the guitar that they weren't very good on. It was too much pressure involved with it. And besides, someone is going to get this guitar right here for free. And if you want this guitar, you can go to the Polyvinyl Records website, and you can check out how to enter into the raffle for it. If you already bought a copy of Stay Alive, the new record, you're automatically entered already. But if you haven't and you want to enter, you don't have to. Just go to the Polyvinyl Records website and check it out. And on the 26th of October, I'm going to give away this guitar. And I'll sign it too, if you want me to. I wouldn't want a signed guitar, but I get it if you do. But this guitar, thank you to Yamaha for letting me stoke someone out. If someone wants a guitar, Polyvinyl Records. So I wrote this next song as kind of like a manifestation of what I'm hoping happens in November. And I was like, yeah, if I sing it enough times, and maybe if other people sing along to it, we can just get that energy going. And come November, we can be saying, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, fuck off. Goodbye and good riddance, goodbye and good riddance, goodbye and good riddance, goodbye and good riddance to all leather boots that fit both our feet, the San Diego address, ripped up and thrown into the trash, ripped up and thrown into the trash. Hey! Hey! Goodbye and good riddance, goodbye and good riddance, goodbye and good riddance, goodbye and good riddance. To living room rocks, the floors under our feet, the pictures that hung on the walls, boxed up and given for thrift stores, boxed up and given for thrift stores. Hey! Hey! Goodbye and good riddance, goodbye and good riddance, goodbye and good riddance, goodbye and good riddance, good riddance, good riddance. Once again, everyone watching, I miss all of you so very much, and I hope that we get through this quickly and back to doing what we all love and having live music. And I just miss you. Thank you to everyone here at Lincoln Hall, and thank you to everyone at Audio Tree again, and thank you to Polyvinyl as well. I got two more, and then I'm not doing an encore. Don't let them break you. Don't let them tell you who you are. Doesn't matter where you come from. Yours have a floor, sleep on, and you have your bamboo bones. Say goodbye while you still can. Fight against the hopelessness. Keep rising up till the pain is gone. Don't make any promises. Old friend, I'm losing my mind. Watching the days burn into years. Watching the years burn dry. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Please survive. Build a world inside a shell. I'm feeling just as hollowed out. I don't belong anywhere I go. Always the outsider. Old friend, I'm losing my mind. Watching the days burn into years. Watching the years burn dry. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Please survive. Please survive. Thank you.